Tonight we're gonna cook buttermilk roasted chicken. It's a partial recipe I got from the tantalizing Chef Lawson, but her cooking video abruptly ends halfway through, so you never see the final result. So you're like, what the heck? You know, it looks so good going in, but you never know what it looks like coming out. So that's why I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do this. But it's a 2-night thing. Tonight we're gonna marinate it, and tomorrow night we're gonna roast it. So we'll see how it goes. The first thing I'm gonna do is just get the marinade ready, and that means the first thing I'm gonna do is add the buttermilk. So we're adding the buttermilk. I really don't know how much you put in, so I'm just gonna put the whole thing in. The next thing we're gonna do is add some hot sauce. You know, whatever your favorite kind is. It seems like a good amount. And we're gonna mix that up. I'm gonna put some dried mustard in. Keep stirring the hot sauce and the dried mustard in here. Then we're gonna take this garlic, give it one of those. It's just to release the oils in it. Put that in, give that a stir. Now we want to add the fresh thyme. You can use rosemary or thyme or, I don't know, probably any herb. Doesn't matter. You just want to, this is a marinade, you know, you just want to get all this flavor in it. So swish that around, and the final step will be to add the chicken. We have 2 legs and 2 thighs. And they're really big. My goodness. And now we're going to put the cover on it. Hope that stays. I don't know, I'm going to give a little how you doing, little how you been, and that should be it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, hopefully we'll see tomorrow night. Bum, ba-dum, bum. All right, so put this in the fridge. If I can find room in the fridge. All right, squeeze it in there. And we'll see. See you tomorrow night, I hope. All right, so now it's tomorrow night, or it's tonight, but you know, it's tomorrow from the last thing you saw. So here's our chicken, which has been marinating in the buttermilk concoction. And what we want to do is put this in the pan. I'm going to bring this closer so that we don't spill any of this. We'll spill it anyway, but look at that. I mean, I don't really know what that looks like, but it looks very buttermilky. All right, chicken's looking good. Space it out a little bit. Now we're gonna add some pepper and a little bit of salt. Remember, from up here, that's how you do it. All right, cool. Now we're gonna put it in the oven for about an hour. It's at 350. And in a little bit, I'll come back and do some sides. Okay, the chicken will be done in about 20 minutes. These are our sides. Here's some red potatoes, and here's some spinach. Both uncooked, but that's where we start. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our potatoes out. And we're going to quarter these. So let's go to our mailbag. Dominica in Portland asked, what was so complicated about your last relationship? Well, Dominica, I don't know how to say your name. I like your name though. There are hardly any issues, but how do I explain? All right, well, one night I was feeling good, okay? And I asked her if she can do something nice for me. She said okay, but paused just a hair before saying that. And right then I knew something was wrong. My antennas went up. And I was like, uh-oh, this might not be a good sign. So anyway, a week later, feeling good again, and I asked her the same thing. But this time she sighed. She's like, you want me to be nice to you all the time? And I was like, what? All the time? Apparently all the time means twice. Anyway, I was nice to her a lot. I enjoyed being nice to her. So what's the big deal about her being nice to me? I didn't get it, you know, whatever. I think being nice is a good recipe for a long-lasting relationship. and not being nice can doom a relationship. I mean, if you ask a guy his favorite things in a relationship, his lady being nice to him would be in the top 5. Top 3, maybe the top 1, I don't know. Top 2. But if you ask the lady the same thing, I'm not sure being nice would be in the top 20. Like on Christmas morning, I'd much rather have my girlfriend be nice to me than to get a sweater. On the other hand, I think most girlfriends would prefer to get diamond earrings or something and make them breakfast and throw out the trash and all that. But here's the deal, be nice to me and I'll do all those things. How about that? That's a pretty good deal. I think so. But it has to start with the girl, because if the guy starts buying flowers and all that first, then she's not going to be that nice. Sure, maybe one time to thank him or whatever, but that's it. But when the girl is nice first, then the guy will fall in line and generally be more content and helpful and loving and all those things. I mean, he'll be really, really, really nice. Just be nice. Just be nice. Everyone should just be nice. Why can't everyone just be nice? It doesn't cost a thing. I dated a girl a few years ago, and right off the bat she says, I love being nice. And I'm like, yes, jackpot, this is great. And then she proceeded to be nice to me for 5 seconds, and then looks at me and she's like, all right, your turn to be nice. And I'm like, huh? What just happened? It was surreal. It was weird. I was in shock. Oh, and finally, and if you are going to be nice, just don't announce that you're going to be nice. Because that ruins everything. That takes away, and then you're actually not being that nice. Okay, spinach is done, and I think our potatoes are almost done. Let's take a look at them. They're soft. Yes, potatoes are done. And what we're going to do is we're going to broil the chicken for the last few minutes so we can get it nice and crispy. Cool. All right, we drained the potatoes. Now we're going to put them in the bowl. We're going to add a little bit of oil. And then add some salt and some pepper. All right, our chicken is done. Just broil it for a few seconds. And there we go. It's a little crispy, but I like that. I like a little crispiness. All right, and now we're gonna start plating it. See if we can actually do that. Man, it really is a little crispy. Okay. Okay, good.